How you doing, guys? Welcome back to Invested Intelligence. Today I'm going to be discussing the Ledger hardware wallet. I'm going to be going over what it is, why it's so beneficial to have one, and I'm going to show you the Ledger Live app and a few other things, kind of go through the process of how to set one of these up. But it's not going to be a super in-depth video. It's going to be an overview video. So let's get into what they are. Effectively, a hardware wallet is something that you put all of your cryptocurrency on. This isn't connected to the internet. Even if you plug this in and you're engaging with this and the Ledger Live app, which we'll go over in a moment, nothing from this gets transferred over. Nobody can see anything. Effectively, what you're using this for is to agree or to confirm something within the Ledger Live app. And I'm going to explain a little bit more about that in a moment. So if you come to the Ledger website, so it's ledger.com, and you go over to the shop, there are some others. You've got Trezor. I can't remember what the other one is, but there's another popular one. And obviously Ledger. I've never had a problem with Ledgers, to be honest. I think they're absolutely fantastic. And you just scroll down a little bit. I'll just quickly say as well that this one here, the Ledger Stacks, it's super exag. It's only recently just come out. If you're really heavily into NFTs and you want to store NFTs on, a wallet like this, this is probably the one for you. It's £241. It is for me personally. I just think it doesn't serve a purpose for me. The Nano X and the Nano S, they both do the job perfectly well. And to be honest, even £69 for a Nano S, is more than doable. I think for anybody that's within the cryptocurrency community, and it absolutely is worth spending £70 to have the safety, and the confidence and the peace of mind, of having a hardware wallet. So this is what the Nano S Plus looks like. So it's got two protruding buttons at the top. You've got your USB-C here, and ultimately this has to be plugged into a USB desktop, something like that. And then once it's plugged in, it comes on, and then you go through the process and you engage with it. This one here, I've actually turned this one on, is the Nano X. So the Nano X, and as you'll see here, you can see, and I'm hoping you can see it, but you've got Bitcoin and Binance and a few others. I actually have 3 of these, and I have 1 of these. The reason I like these ones is because it's Bluetooth, and you can use this with the app on the phone. So the Ledger Live app basically connects to this. It's Bluetooth, and obviously you can see what's going on. You don't have to plug it in or anything. But when you're engaging with this, you can't engage with this on a desktop unless you plug it in to the USB cable that's provided as well. So just bear that in mind. This is more for using this with the Ledger Live app that's on an Android phone or an iPhone, something like that. So like I said, any one of these will do the job. The Nano S is more than enough. And if we just go over to the Ledger Live app, so this is where you would download that. When you purchase one of these, effectively what you're doing is you put it out the box. It's very, very simple. It actually tells you there's a little card in there that goes through a few simple steps. Now, I'm going to warn you, it is a little bit cumbersome. And what I mean by that is once you purchase one of these and you start to go through the process, so you'll download the app, it's on your desktop, and it starts to guide you through the process of setting one of these up. You plug it in, it will give you 24 word seed phrase. Obviously, I'm not going to go into that, guys. Never share that even with people you trust. So it gives you your 24 word seed phrase. It gives you some cards to write that down on. Once you've done that, then it goes through a few more steps. You set up your PIN and a few other things. And as you're going through this whole process, it is a little bit tedious. It can take around about 15 minutes to do this, but you only need to do this once. Once you've done that, you're finished. So just bear that in mind. And any engagement. So when you have the Ledger Live app, which basically looks like this just here, you plug it in. So you'll load up your Ledger Live app. And let's say you've gone through the setup, you've got everything sorted. You're wanting to send, for example, Bitcoin to this hardware wallet, this Nano S. So you've purchased, you're ready to go, you've set everything up, you load up the Ledger Live app, and you need the Bitcoin address that's on here to send Bitcoin to this hardware wallet. What you need to do is you would log into the Ledger Live app. You'd plug this in and you'd click on Bitcoin. And this is where I want to explain something. And this is why this is so good, right? And this is any hardware wallet that goes through this process. Nothing is ever transferred. So what you're doing is I'm saying, okay, I need my Bitcoin wallet address, right? That's on here. You plug this in, you click on the Bitcoin, and you say show address or deposit in this case, and it starts to guide you through a 3-step process. So it will say unlock your ledger. You go through the PIN, you unlock your ledger. Again, it takes a few minutes or a few seconds. You have to go back and forth. But once you've done that, it will go to the next step. It will show you the address, and it will open up the app first, okay? Or it will open up the account on here, the Bitcoin account, and it will say confirm. So open up, you open it up. Then it will show you the address on the Ledger Live app. then it will show you the address on this, and it tells you or asks you to confirm. Now, at this point, nothing's happening in terms of this transferring anything to or through the USB to, your computer. Nothing's going out there. It's not going on the internet. You're effectively using this to confirm what you're seeing on the screen. And once you've done that and you've confirmed that the address that you're seeing on the, on the Nano is the same as what you're seeing on the app, then you can go ahead, you can copy, click confirm. Then you can, use that address in any other place that you want to use it, send, your Bitcoin to, and then obviously it will show up in the Ledger Live app once it's arrived. But again, this is never connected to the internet. You're only plugging in this to confirm what you're using, or at least to confirm what you're doing on the Ledger Live app. And this is why this is so important. Once you've done, you unplug, put it somewhere safe, and as long as you keep this safe, your crypto's safe. And ultimately, even if somebody did manage to get their hands on this, they still have to crack the pin. They still have to go for, a few other things. And it gives you time effectively to transfer everything, put it onto another ledger, put it onto something else, put it on an exchange, whatever you want to do. But ultimately, it's definitely worth spending a minimum of £69 to get one of these, and put all of your cryptocurrency on there. There are some drawbacks to using these, obviously. Most mainstream cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, anything that's on the Ethereum, the Ethereum network, anything that's on the Binance Smart Chain network, and so on. All of these are available. You can throw those all over, onto your Nanos. The kind of little bit of a drawback is that there are some cryptocurrencies that maybe we're familiar with within the reflection token space, for example, that we can't put onto our, onto our Nanos. It's not a big deal, really. I mean, having a decentralized wallet on a phone that is completely separate, that is not connected to the internet unless you're doing something with it, and then you put that away as well, which effectively is very similar to using one of these. But it's not a 100% everything can be put onto the Nano. So just bear that in mind. But for most of the mainstream blue chips and some of the smaller coins and tokens, you can pretty much put them on there. And as you can see on the screen here, it's actually more than 5,000 plus. Well, it says 5,000 plus coins, 5,000 plus coins. So you can put a lot onto these, and you can have multiple accounts. I mean, it's limitless effectively to what you can do with some of these, some of these Nanos. The Ledger Live app is absolutely fantastic. I've been using this, for quite some time. I've got it on my phone. I've also got it on, on the desktop. You can secure all of your coins. You can keep your NFTs safe. There's so much to do with all of this, but definitely worth having. Look into it. If you need any more, ideas or guidance or any anything that you want to be able to do with this and maybe struggling with, just let me know in the comment section below. I'll pick those up, and then obviously I'll try to put out another video going over, whatever it is that's been requested. So I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I hope you found the video useful, and I look forward to speaking to you guys very, very soon. All the best. Ciao for now.